Hello, good evening, and welcome back to West Ham Network this Wednesday evening stroke Thursday morning over there in Brisbane. And my old mucker Kieran, how are you, mate?
G'day, Sean. All good. Yeah, pretty hot, geezer. We had a couple of lovely days there. It cooled down. That was nice. It was nice and coolish. And then it's gone back up last couple of days. We're going to hit 34, 35 degrees today. So it's hot.
My camera seems to have decided it wants to go all blurry on me. Anyway, not to worry. Let me have a look, see if I can arrange. No, it's going to have to be that. There we go. Let's see if that works. There we go. Right, so, how's the week been going?
Good, sir. Good. Nothing special. Yeah, usual sort of stuff. Hey, I can hear the background noise there, geezer. Is that your radio or is that?
No, that's Kimmy. It's her birthday. She's talking to family on the phone at the moment.
No. It's
her birthday today, so yeah.
Well, happy birthday. I just thought the radio was on the background.
No. Oh, hang on. That might be the TV over there that can be heard. Hang on 1 second, mate.
No.
That's right. Turning it off. Thank you.
But anyway, yeah, it's been some crazy news going on, down in Sydney with these attacks and that. I'll give you an update them a bit later. But yeah, crazy, man.
Yeah, there's been quite a lot of predator activity going on over in Australia in the last few days, hasn't there?
Oh, it's gone bonkers, mate. This was in a spate of 48 hours, mate, down on the Sydney beaches. Well, one's near Port Macquarie, a bit further north, but there was four attacks in 48 hours, and everyone's fuck me. And then we had an incident up here on Fraser Island as well. Another young lady, backpacker, lost her life. They're still trying to wait to determine hers because the poor girl, when they found her, she was on the beach and the dingoes were getting at her. So they're trying to work out whether she drowned and then it washed up on shore and the dingoes then attacked it, or the dingoes attacked her, which would be unusual, but wait and see on that. Anyway, happy news.
Yeah. Let's have a look, see who's in the chat. Rich from West Ham says, evening all, hope everyone's well.
Rich.
Shark attack, yippee, he says. Randy, good evening, he says. Hope you both had a good week so far as always. Thank you. Randy, all good, mate, all good. Who else have we got? Damien, good evening, Damien. I don't know what happened there. My phone started playing something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Let me make sure that's closed. No, that is closed. Right, okay, cool. And we'll make sure that's closed. Right, that's definitely closed. I touched my earbud and something started playing in my ear. Anyway, Good evening to you, Damien. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. He says, it was a good win against Spurs. We'll get to that in a bit. But now it's about building from it and get consistency. We've got to beat Sunderland Saturday and Forest lose to Brentford away. Then the gap to Forest is only 2 points and we need to win. Absolutely, mate. We need to beat Sunderland, says Damien. Wanted a dammer as the centre forward wrapped up today, 5 million. And youth is back also. I'm not trying to hear Scholes stays in the team either. Right, okay. Leaning towards keeping 𝗵𝗽𝗏, says Damien. Who else have we got in the chat? Mark Pendleton. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well, mate. Who else have we got? James Bond. Good evening, all, he says. So this time our two tatties slayed the spuds. Yeah. Usual 12:30 kick-off Saturday, he says. Absolutely. Good evening, usual. Tottenham Hotspurs.
Usual.
Who else have we got in?
Oh man.
Damien says he hates Tottenham for trying to unsettle 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗲, and he doesn't like Frank. He looks like a nervous wreck. Yeah. John Miles, good evening, John. He says good evening to me and morning to you, Kieran.
There you go, mate.
It's with a C, mate, not a
Hey.
K. Usual says there's shark mania in Australia at the moment, which there is.
Yeah, mate, there is.
And
all you got on the news at the moment.
Disciple. Yeah. Good evening, Iron Disciple. He says sharks have been on the move. They have. They have indeed. Stuart Burt says, evening from Bourne. We need to go out and buy 𝗬𝗁𝗀 and 𝗬𝗁𝗂𝗏 because the last two games we played without him, we've won.
Oh my God.
It's the truth.
Yeah. Colin, good evening. He says, we have shark watch tonight, gents. We do indeed, Colin. Randy. Oh yeah, sorry. Randy asking Iron Disciple, I hope you're well. How's your arm? Yeah, he done his arm in, didn't he, a couple of weeks back?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. James says, I hope all our doubting Thomases are feeling suitably numb. Yeah. Bit more progress on the arm tomorrow, says Iron. Did we see the 𝗴𝗶𝗶𝗲 iron cast? Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I see it was there. I didn't get to watch it.
Yeah,
not yet, anyway.
Yeah, it's quite eye-opening, to be fair. You know, he's quite honest and open about things. Yeah, it's quite eye-opening. Yeah, fine.
No, can't get edibles.
Poor girl says Iron Disciple. Sharks on the move. Go on, boys. And Trudge. Good evening, my love. Colin Jones. Good evening, Colin. Sonny Fitz. Good evening, Sonny. West Ham United. Billy Boy. Good evening, Billy Boy. Hope you're well, mate. Usual says, heavy rain knocks up the nutrients in the sea and sends the sharks nutty, apparently. Okay. Good evening to you, Colin. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, look, here he is. Old man AMG.
Geezer, look, Geezer. Tell you what, all I can hear, Geezer, is 𝗵𝗵𝗿 in the background talking. It's sort of it. I'm struggling between you because I think I've got this issue with the what's the name? Now I've got a thing with my ears, Geezer. When I get background, it's hard for me to fucking focus on what you're saying.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can do, to be fair.
All right, I'm just
I've done as much as I can. In the way
bro.
Like I've got it on one side of my head, so you know I've only got the one on.
All
right. Sean is in the house. He says, "Good evening, you old fogies." And
hey, Sean.
What about the dingo thing on Kagari, Fraser Island?
Yeah. See how you use that word there, Freshie? Kagari. Well, Kagari is the Aboriginal name. This island is just off the Sunshine Coast here. It's Fraser Island. It's always been known as Fraser Island, but for some reason, Gari, all the news report, they've changed it to the Aboriginal name. It's supposed to be politically correct or whatever. So everyone calls it Gari now, but all Australians know it as Fraser Island. But yeah, we don't know if That's the thing, Fresh. We don't know if the dingo attacked or she drowned first and then the dingoes got at her, you know? It's one of them. But it's a shame. She's a 19-year-old girl from Canada. Poor thing.
Oh.
This motherfucker said he was gonna let me come on.
Who's that? Caroline? Oh, I don't know how to say that, but good evening. Update.
I can't see it.
Caroline Nebrandes or something like that.
Is that her name? It might have been.
Yeah. Sean Freshfielder says 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗶𝗲 scored tonight. Daz says good evening all.
You know, it's funny. I was watching one of them European games last night, Geezer, and old 𝗕𝗂𝗀𝗃 was at the back there with Eric Dyer, and he scored an own goal and then lost the ball twice for them to score twice more. I was like, oh, fucking hell, Kero, you weren't that bad when you were what's that?
Billy Boy says it's the first time he's joined the chat. Well, welcome, mate. Hopefully you'll
welcome, son.
Again, you know.
Is that Billy?
Yeah, Billy Boy. Mark says not enough bear talk for my liking. To be honest, I did kind of have a look at the bear thing, but there's no specific bear attacks at all this week. So I did have a look though. Colin saying good evening to everybody. Vegeta or Vegeta, whatever it is.
Vegeta.
He says good evening all.
No face, nobody's.
Yeah, Troy says forget who's he. Ray Burke, good evening to you, mate. Hope you're well.
No.
Who else have we got?
I had one.
Paqueta was nowhere to be seen versus Spurs, so why should he be bothered to watch us versus Sunderland? He wasn't even at the stadium. Yeah, it wasn't even at the stadium, says Troy. IMG says he's got this disease where he can't stop telling airport jokes. The doctor tells him it's terminal.
Fucking hell. Bad.
What the hell? Right. Well, I don't know. Everyone else is talking a lot of rubbish. Randy says he thinks that Paqueta gets sold to Flamenco unless Sullivan messes it up and waits until March, and then we'll be buggered. But I think he will still go.
Yeah, I think it is the writing's on the wall that he's going to end up at Flamenco. And I'd imagine it'll happen.
Evening, Steve. Yeah.
The only reason he won't is probably Nuno wants to keep him. But if he wants to go, mate, and they'd make a decent offer, you got to take it, man, and just replace him. But we're never forward thinking enough to replace him. That's what worries me with this lot.
Stuart says he's been doing his Ultimate 11 West Ham team. It's been hard today, but hopefully we'll finish it by the weekend. What would be my Ultimate 11? I can't say because I think Russ wants to do a Miami's 11 with me, so I'm not going to tell anyone what mine is.
Right, it'd take me days to think about that. There'd be so many I'd want to put in, and you wouldn't be like everyone.
To get to where I am,
you'd need to. You want to put about 25 players in, wouldn't you? That's the thing.
Yeah.
But there's some obvious ones that you'd have in straight away. You know, I could pick 4 off my head now that have to be in there, maybe 5, and then fill in the rest.
Absolutely. Colin's asking, do we think that the new assistant coach put in alongside Nuno has had an influence on the way we played against Spuds in the first formation and the attacking way we lined up? Yeah, I've got a feeling you're right.
I think he might have an influence on Nuno, and it might be good for him to have him there. And which should have been happened at the very beginning. You know, I never agreed with him coming in and then just get all the West Ham under-21 coaching staff and put them in with him. I thought, wow, that's strange. As much as I'm happy for them guys to do it with Potts and all that, but is it the right thing to do? You know, everywhere he's had a bit of success with Wolves or Forest, he had his own crew with him. So I always thought that was a bit of a gamble. So having that guy there, I'd say, could help. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to have a soundboard, isn't it? What you think as a manager, but your offsider might see it differently, and then you can come to a conclusion. So yeah, I think it could be a good thing.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Iron Disciple says, I think so with Paco, because second half it got a little hairy when we started dropping back. I think Wilson being brought on was a nudge from Paco, I bet. Maybe. Frog in the well. Good evening to you, mate. This is evening to me. Morning, Froggy. Everyone, hope all well, having a good week. Yeah, all good, mate. Thank you. Usually saying hello. Froggy, everyone saying hello. Well, everyone's saying hello to Frog.
The Frog.
Everybody.
Popular Frog.
Yeah, Nuno defo needed another set of eyes. Would like to get in one more in terms of coaches. Damien says. Well, you know, if we can keep, you know, building like we did this week, then I think will be okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the coaching situation is, but all I know is that this week was a much better week for the players. Much better week.
That's like anything goes on. We need 7 wins before the Tottenham game, I think, at least. And we got one of them out of the way. If we can build on that and turn over Sunderland as well, then you got to start picking them extra 5 wins from whatever games you got coming up and see the ones. Hopefully we do one we're not expected to win as well. That's what's got to count. A couple of draws as well amongst that. This is the only way to survive. It's hard to see us surviving because you're looking at Forest as the only team at the moment that we're going to overtake to survive. And then wankers Arsenal. How the fuck can Arsenal not go and beat them? Useless fucking wankers. The one time you want Arsenal to win, they can't fucking do it. Useless.
Yeah.
Toss it.
Daz is asking, what do we think about the Sunderland game? Well, we just have to keep progressing like we did against Tottenham the other day.
We were good in that first half, Geezer, against Tottenham. We were good. Yeah. I don't think we've got the legs to keep that up though for a full 90 minutes, and it showed in that game. We did start getting deeper. They came out as a bit more, but you could see people getting tired there, you know. And he brought Wilson on, but I think he should have brought him on 10 minutes earlier. But he got the result from it, didn't he? Wilson made an impact straight away. I think he got lucky there, Nuno, and scored the cracker. Got us to 3 points instead of 1. So that really worked. Let's hope he can carry that on.
Yeah. Mark Pendleton's asking, what do we think about the proposed number 2 keeper swap nonsense?
Yeah, I see a bit with 𝗬𝗂𝗿𝘀 earlier on. That don't seem to make much sense to me.
Yeah.
We swap out our keeper to a number 2 out of Tottenham, 𝗬𝗁𝗏. But if that's what Nuno wants, fucking give it to him. Whether is he any better than Areola? I'm not so sure. So, who knows?
I think Areola's been impeccable over the last few weeks.
He's been all right, guys.
I can't fault him. I think
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't see the point myself, but I'd rather concentrate more on what we really need, right? And that's a centre half, probably another attacking midfielder and a winger. That's what I'd rather concentrate on. But we seem to be dragging our heels in that respect.
Yeah. Well, Trudge is saying that apparently 𝗕𝗂𝗿𝗀𝗲 lists 𝗬𝗁𝗃's wages at 37.5 a week, whereas 𝗵𝗽𝗽𝗶's on 56,250 a week. And if they did the swap, it would save £1 million a year.
Which is, in a Premier League club, is fuck all,
Isn't it? It's pocket change.
I don't know.
Oh, is the bus there already? I
Yeah.
said that she doesn't.
Ian reckons that Arsenal through that game.
Its mom was paying for my phone on the family plan. And she
Yeah.
doesn't know.
Well, I didn't watch the game.
Well,
I've got to be honest.
they put out a rotated team for the first half, right? Left a lot of the big boys out, and then it cost them in the end. Really annoying. But they gave Forrest a fucking point, basically. It's fucking annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
It was more annoying is that fucking everyone else fucked up as well. Just keep handing him this title. Fucking Man City fucking lost. Liverpool drew with Burnley. What the fuck's going on? You know, every time they slip up, Arsenal, the others slip up. So
Yeah. That's the only way they're going to get the title is with the other lot handing it to them.
fucking hell, that's why it's looking.
Yeah. Ian says first half we were on fire.
Yeah,
says,
really good.
Funny there haven't been so many spuds in the chat this week. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, they were distraught, weren't they, losing that game? Absolutely distraught. If they could hold Lynch Frank, they would. It's just, they lost to us, guys. It happened again. Brilliant.
Great. Usual saying, any truth that both Man United and City want Fernandes? I don't know about that, if I'm honest with you, Usual, but I wouldn't be at all surprised. I would not be surprised.
Well, I won't be fucking getting him, geezer, was I? That's for sure. Tottenham wants Somerville. I ain't getting him either.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. As soon as any of our players start playing well, there's always going to be links to them, isn't there?
Yeah, I wouldn't take too much notice, geezer.
What else have we got?
It's good to see Somerville get on the score sheet as well. He had a cracking first half. Really was.
Apparently, Nuno's been dealing with a lack of attacking options prior to this window. That doesn't excuse some of his decisions, but he has. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, the goalkeeper swap is a Nuno move. And Ian says, wonder if it's a Mendes client. Maybe. Areola has made a difference recently, says Steve Palmer.
Stevie, yeah, I think he's been decent recently. I think he's been good.
Yeah. Ibrahim is in the house. Good evening, Ibrahim.
Hey, Brett.
Well, mate. Stuart says, glad that Wilson is staying because he can get us goals like he did against Spurs. Absolutely.
I hope he is staying. Is that been confirmed? Because I want him to stay. We need that extra guy. Pablo, again, fuck me, I'm loving his effort and all that, but I'm not so sure he's up to the standard yet or whether he ever will be. But I like his effort, mate. He puts in a lot, and I do appreciate that. I'm just not sure he's up to the level he needs to be. But you never know.
GP,
We've won 2 games since they've been in, so...
Yeah. GP's asking, do my comments show? Well, yeah, clearly, I've just put it up. But that is the first one I've seen of yours, though, GP.
All right. Have you missed?
Yeah. Des can hear an echo. Yeah. GP. What's we got? Frog says 𝗷𝗂𝗀𝗏 is their 𝗕𝘂𝗱𝗏, wanders around like a lost kid in a supermarket.
He was so good last year as well, that 𝗷𝗂𝗀𝗏. He had an injury there. He's not been quite the same since, but mate, he is a good player.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, usual. That's exactly what it is.
What is it?
Apparently 1 million is the approximate amount that the concessions fiasco would have saved. Randy says Arsenal v Forest was a typical Arsenal can't break down a low block in Forest, and they were happy with a point. Forest and Arsenal did not lose out on much because of City and Villa losing.
Yeah, and Liverpool drawing. Yeah, all of them. They, you know, the point's not such a bad point once everyone else didn't pick up 3. So yeah, it's just another game out of the way, isn't it, for them?
Yeah. Right, what else we got? Dash said you could be in me pissed. Ibrahim says we need backup in the wide areas. We're screwed if 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗲 or Bowen get injured.
Yeah, absolutely that's true. The issue. Yeah. That's what we need. We haven't got. It's okay, if you can get your best first 11 out there, we can compete. But any injuries there to some of these key positions, fucking me, man, we're struggling. And that's where we are. So I would have expected us bringing a couple more by now. I mean, this young lad we bought from Venezuela seems to be a pointless fucking signing. I reckon he won't even be playing for the first. Yeah, well, as far as I know, yeah, he's doing his medical and all that. Whether he's officially done, Geezer, I'm not sure. But it just seems pointless. We need players ready to go now, not next season.
I mean, the thing is, we brought in 𝗕𝗂𝗏𝗏 for the same reason, and now we're letting him go.
And a lot.
And now we're letting a young Venezuelan for the same fucking reason.
Sounds like it goes up, even though he's only be only £1 million. But I just don't. Unless this geezer's a wonder kid, which it don't sound like he is, it looks like he's a punt for the future. So nothing. We can't be gambling now. This isn't the time to be gambling. No. We need fucking proven players in the team. But there you go. I don't know. Just seems like a weird. It'd be great, like if we were 10th in the league, it wouldn't matter. But nice one for the future. Nice little punt, £1 million. He might come good. Great. I'm all for that. But not the position we're in.
He needs a year to get fit.
Yeah.
A year.
Yeah, it's just a bit strange. It's a strange.
Damien says that he likes that signing. He's going to go into the youth team where they need a right winger. He'll rip it up at that level, he reckons.
I like the signing, but it's no good to us in the first team, is it? It's no good to West Ham at the moment. No. It's not what we need.
No.
But yeah. It sounds like another Sullivan special as well.
Yeah. The cat 6164 says 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗲 special to give the illusion that West Ham are active in the transfer market. Other clubs don't trumpet their academy signings.
Yeah, it seems a bit like that, guys, doesn't it? That's what I think you're right. Yeah, look at us. I want to see things that benefit this fucking team to get out of relegation. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. GP, I don't quite get this comment. He says, Frog, can only communicate with Budgie. Hope he likes making pots, like in the Ghost film. Don't know what that's all about at all.
That's code. Some kind of code. That.
Gotta be, innit?
Excuse me.
Damien says he agrees he don't affect the immediate, but signings like that can help to structure the club and set a philosophy throughout. Yeah, but so does bringing academy players for a Damien. Bringing them in from foreign countries to join the academy, I find that kind of distasteful. Just a little, you know. The old transfer market Game of Thrones says Iron Disciple. That's got to me because I never watched that program ever.
What? You didn't watch Game of Thrones? It was fantastic.
Never.
Fantastic.
Never watched it.
Fantastic show, guys. That's all I can tell you. It was a fantastic show. Bit disappointed. The end of last season weren't as great as all the others, but it was a great show. Really good.
Troy says also like 𝗲𝗂, brought him in and never fucking used him.
Yeah. Yeah, there was no one. Wasted.
Yeah. Right, come on in. Let's get this sharp watch underway, shall we?
Go on then, chat. Kick us off.
There you go, live from Brisbane.
Oh, yes.
Kieran.
Right, son. This is a real sad one to begin with, though. This was the first attack that happened. And as I said earlier, there was 4 attacks in a 48-hour period, which is fucking unprecedented. On the 3 of them on the Sydney beaches, and the northern beaches of Sydney. And it first kicked off at a young 12-year-old boy, mate, and he got done bad. And fair play to his mates, they got him on the board and dragged him in to the beach. But both his legs were really bad, got chewed up really bad. And I just went and got to the news this morning, and the latest on him, they got him back, but they're not expecting him to survive, poor lad. His name was 𝗵𝗽𝗽𝗲𝗍. Yeah, they put a photo up of him and his name, and a lovely young looking lad. And it's a shame, man, a real shame.
And they're not expecting him to pull through, no?
No, they don't. It must have been so horrific what they done to his legs.
Oh, it's terrific, mate.
And they presume it's, yet again, everyone thinks it's a bullshot. And
yeah.
And that was the first, and that's a shame. He's hanging on, but it's not looking good. And then the next one was not so bad. A 14-year-old boy got attacked out on his surfboard and knocked him off his board. The shark attacked the board, and he's got one of them big U-shaped bites out of his board. Right?
All right.
Missed him. Thankfully, he got back to the beach, and with his board and the big, circular missing part of his board. So that was a happier story. And but then another guy there, apparently he's a local sort of musician down in Sydney, Andre something, I think, catch his second name. Mm-hmm. And I think he does YouTube stuff with music on it and whatever. And he got sacked at Manly Beach, and he got a really bad bite to his leg as well. they had to amputate his leg that evening, just below the knee. So he was bad, but he's stable, so he's expected to do all right. Let's say that was 3, like in a day and a half.
Yeah.
And then one up in 𝗵𝗽𝗃𝗃 is another one. Got lucky. He was laying on his board, guys. Had a shark come up and bit the board. He's got the all tooth marks through his board, but it just scraped his fucking nipple. I think it took half his nipple off with the bite, right? So it's only a big scratch, but it took half his fucking nipple off, right? His areola. And but he survived, and he done an interview about it, showed you his wound, all his nipple patched up. But he done all right, man.
Yeah, but they're actually, like, from what I've seen, the reports that I've seen, they're actually putting all 4 of those attacks down to bull sharks.
Yeah, they are, and they're put the experts are putting it down to the conditions, because they had a lot of rain there, right? And what happens there in Sydney when the rain comes real heavy, you know, the wash off and the stormwater drains throw all this crap into the ocean. And what happens then, the ocean becomes really murky around the beaches, and then that attracts bait fish, because all this crap and whatever can be food going into the ocean, which attracts the bait fish, which attracts the bull sharks, and they love that murkier water too. So that's why they think that so many bull sharks come so close to the beaches, and they believe it's all bull sharks, all 4 of them. And they shut all the beaches, geezers. I think they're still shut now down in Sydney. They've shut all the beaches. No one's allowed in them at all, because the water's so murky. And it seems to be the worst time to be in the water swimming is when the water's that murky. It's just so many bull sharks around. So you got the usual. People want to do a cull and kill all these bull sharks. The experts are saying that won't help. Even though a guy he pulled out a 250 about a mile away from one of the attacks. This fisherman pulled out a bull shark out of the water. There was 250 kilo, and done it. Yeah, who knows? You know what I mean? Is that a shark that's done anything? Probably not.
The thing is, though, we're entering into their environment, so culling them, killing them off is fucking criminal.
Yeah, it doesn't work. All the experts say it doesn't work, so I have to believe what they go.
We're going into their environment, and so, you know, we are the ones that should be taking the precautions and stuff. You know, so
look, it's one of them.
All that. Yeah.
There's a guy there, a ranger guy there. His name's Sharky something, funny enough, and he's been calling for this drone thing, right? And it's but rather than just someone flying a drone, which you see a lot around Sydney, some of these YouTube guys, he wants this, like, a drone station where it does it automatically. You don't need a driver. You program it to go out early morning and scour the beaches looking for sharks, right? And it will recognize shapes. The technology is already there, and it'll recognize the shape and feed it back to whoever, you know, the CES or SES emergency service. Say there are sharks around the beaches, right? Yeah. And he's pushing for that technology to be used and have one of these automatic drones stationed at every surf club along all these beaches. That I'd say eventually that will come in, because these drones, it's a bit like you would know on the golf courses now, geezer. They've got all these robot lawnmowers. Yeah, they're programmed to go out and cut the fairways. All these lawnmowers, right? They're programmed, and when they get low on battery, they go back themselves and park themselves back into the station. Yeah, they plug themselves in, and then when it's charged again, they go again. It's all programmed. So obviously, if you can do that with fucking lawnmowers and a golf course, you can do that with drones around these beaches. Yeah. So that's what the future looks like. You'll get these drones, so they'll have warnings of when there's sharks in each beach.
I think the authorities around the areas where all those shark attacks happened had it right in the first place. Swim in a pool. Don't go in the sea. Simple as that. But not only was there 4 shark attacks though, Kieran, up in North Queensland, there was also a crocodile attack. And a guy got munched up quite badly in a creek in a place called the 𝗵𝗽𝗽𝗲𝗃 Beach Road. And he received puncture wounds to his hip, stomach, legs and hands. The area is known locally as crocodile country because it's a known habitat for them. But here's an interesting fact. Between July 2001 and December 2025, there have been a total of 16 fatal and 28 non-fatal croc attacks on humans in Queensland.
Yeah, mate. If you're silly enough to go swimming in it, if you go swimming in these creeks, geezer. Yeah, I mean, he's got lucky there, geezer. He survived. No, I don't know. So we don't know. I don't know the context of how he got bit. Whether he was swimming somewhere or he's in there or up to his knees fishing. I don't know.
His legs, his hips, his hands, and his stomach are all bitten. So
sounds like he might have been in there, you know, fishing, geezer, and a croc's hitting. Yeah, something.
Yeah,
silly fucker.
I know.
That's what it sounds like.
Try to get one of these like nice fish, and you end up getting chomped up by a fucking crocodile. Absolutely mental.
If he's stupid enough to fucking be standing in there where it's croc country, well, mate, you're taking a punt there. You've been silly. Yeah. So most locals know not to.
He's been in the sea and seen a shark. He's shadow banned, apparently. Whatever that means. And thank you for your £2 donation, young.
Yes, son.
Rod says, blessed are the cheese makers. Absolutely.
Oh, 𝗵𝗽𝗶𝗶
says, ducks are made of wood. Nah, they're made of rubber. Rubber duck, aren't they? Rubber ducks and plastic.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It just gets them more aggressive. What does? Right.
But they are. Yeah, I just think that the bull shark is becoming the main problem. Great whites are great whites, right? Usually you get attacked by great whites all over. That's done. But they're a lot rarer great white attack than fucking bull shark. They seem to be the most aggressive shark there is.
Yeah, they're a very aggressive breed anyway, aren't they, the bull shark?
Yeah, they always have been, yeah. But it seems to be more and more these fuckers are doing all the biting.
They can go through brackish water up into fresh water.
Yeah.
It's even more, you know, kind of
disturbing, isn't it?
Yeah, very disturbing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, the Brisbane River here goes up full of them. It's full of fucking bull sharks, the Brisbane River.
Yeah. We've spoken about it before, and you know we've said about them being found in ponds and lakes, on golf courses, and you know in rivers down like where you wouldn't normally find any kind of but
it's just that they can adapt between where the runoff is from the river to the sea.
Yeah,
they can adapt between the salt and the fresh. Well, a lot of sharks can't.
That's quite an amazing feat for a fish.
It is. It is. But there you go. That's what happens, man. And that's why no one in Brisbane would be swimming in that fucking river. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
All the canals on the Gold Coast here, all the canals there full of bull sharks. Yeah. You just can't.
God, yeah. Freshfielder says that he's had black-tip reef sharks swimming around him.
Nice. Yeah. I don't think that was it. That weren't in Clacton, though, was it, Fresh?
No, it weren't in Clacton, no. Steve Tiley, good evening, Budgie. Mr. Hargreaves, he says in chat.
Stevie.
He's 61 tomorrow and he feels it.
Another one.
You, Steve. Happy birthday.
Birthdays everywhere. And I'll give you a happy birthday to you, Budge, for yours the other day. I know I sent you a
mine's-
message on the thing, but yeah, you had yours, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're catching up with me, guys. You're catching up with me.
I know, yeah. Yeah, and Kimmy's today, so yeah, birthdays everywhere. I've got my son's in 4 days, you know, so yeah, there's birthdays everywhere around us in January.
Not that I count mine anymore. 22nd of February. Anyone wants to know? But,
22nd of February, if anyone wants to know, is it? Eh?
yeah, 90.
Leon, good evening to you, mate. He says, damn, he won't be able to drop any more bodies off the side of his boat with all of these bloody drones up in the air. Yeah. Who do you think you are? Dexter? I know about Dexter. I've seen some of that.
Yeah. Shame though. I feel sorry for the young lad, man. Fucking poor 12-year-old boy. That's not a good one.
No, I mean,
You know what I mean?
it's not nice when anybody gets hurt by crocs or sharks or anything like that.
No, I like the other two stories where they take the board. When they take a chunk out of the board, keys, I like to say it's a great story for them for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
You like to see that. And mate, he got away with just losing his nipple. But, you know what I say?
Yeah.
Mate, he's going to survive, but he's going to only have a leg missing now. And that poor young lad won't. By the looks of things.
Rich, has anyone seen the 𝗕𝗂𝗏 video on Ironcast? Watched after up to the Great Escape. Can we do it again? Well, there's hope there, mate, and it is a very good interview. I find him quite, good to watch because he's honest, he's forthright, and I thought it was quite a good watch.
Yeah, it's a strange one, but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I need to go and watch it, bud. But I don't think he was that very well liked, was he, by the players, if I remember? 𝗕𝗂𝗏𝗍. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Did he mention anything about that in the interview, mate? I mean, I'm sure there was quite a few players that weren't too keen on old 𝗕𝗂𝗏𝗍.
One of the lines he came out with, he said, I'm pretty sure most of you, because he was talking Colton Cole, and he said, I'm pretty sure you boys had things to say about me when we walked off the train.
Sure they did.
He was like, no, boss, no, Gaff, of course not. You know what I mean? It was quite funny.
Yeah, right.
Troy says Great Whites stay out at sea more, don't they?
They do.
Generally tend
Traditionally.
to, they also have developed a way of catching seals by basically beaching themselves to get them. So yeah, that's another thing that you do find great whites doing, beaching themselves to get seals. Colin says, Budgie, you are right. We are going into their environment, and we should respect the sharks. Even though bull sharks are friendly creatures, they need to be respected, and that's all there is to it, Colin. That's all there is to it, mate. If you're going to go into a fucking shark environment or a tiger's environment or wherever, expect to get fucking bit. Simple.
Well, here's the thing with that, Budge, right? You can interview, I'll tell you, 90% of surfers will tell you exactly that. They know the danger when they go in there. They know the risks that they're taking. And they wouldn't agree with Colin Sharp on that. They know the risks they're taking. I mean, we've seen it. I've seen it here, but there's been a shark, when we've done shark attacks here before. And it always makes me laugh where you get the news reporter standing on the beach. I said, yeah, the terror would have got really badly. And there's the surfers, 50 of them behind her, out there again, right? And it only happened 4 hours before. And they're still out there. No, we'll take the chance and it's not their fault it's not the shark's fault if we get bit. It's just what it is. It's part of the fucking, part of what they do, that they know the risks.
Their culture and stuff, I suppose.
It is, yeah.
You know, I mean,
they know it.
Even so, I mean, the thing is, you kind of, I kind of liken that to walking down a bus lane. One day you're going to get fucking hit by a bus.
Yeah, sooner or later.
If you keep walking down a bus lane. You know, if you keep going in the sea where there are sharks, one day you will meet a shark and you are likely to get bitten.
Well, not.
Me?
You know what I mean? I say it still is, with the amount of people that's in the water at all times, Geezer, it's still a rare event. You know, it's still a rare event. It's just what kicks up the emotion, especially with these four within 48 hours, is that young lad, that poor 12-year-old, who probably won't survive. And that kicks up everyone's emotions about what we should be doing with these sharks. And then you get every opinion in the world that shall kill loads of them, that'll solve it. And then you've got the people that actually use the water every day or every other day, surfers and people that like to go for an early morning swim out in the ocean. They'll say no, leave them alone. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think you find that most of the anger and that does come from the people that have never even experienced anything like it, you know.
Yeah,
they've never seen a shark in the flesh. They've never fucking swam in the water where there's sharks or anything like that, you know. And they are the ones that tend to, yeah, you're right. They are the ones that tend to demand, you know, these
when once you see a young lad being mauled badly, it just brings out all the emotions of other people thinking, well, this can't be right. Because we've got Australia Day coming up, I think this Monday, a massive day in Australia, right? And it's going to be, these beaches are shut at the moment. They want them open, like the Jaws film. You remember the mayor there saying, mate, we need these beaches open.
Yeah.
They want them open so people can come and have the day out at the beaches. But they want the water. They want the water to clear up first, because they reckon that this is prime time for shark attacks when that water is that murky. So we'll see. I'd say they will be open probably by tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is, there's too much emphasis on, you know, the sharks hurting humans. They kind of, like, there's too much emphasis on, like, oh, the shark is the bad one in this situation, in this scenario.
Of course.
And I'm like I said, you know, I'm one to say, you know, if you don't want to get bit, stay out of the water. Simple as that. You know, if you're going to go in the water, people better be bit. Don't fucking bitch about it afterwards. You know, is my opinion.
Well, I'll say that's the most surfers and swimmers in Australia will tell you the same. That's their opinion. They know that. I remember when I lived on the Gold Coast, I used to go nearly every other day down to the beach and have a little swim in the ocean. Right? And I was always that little bit nervous, Skis, if I went out, you know, a few meters too far, I was going, we're getting a little bit nervy here. I mean, a bit closer to that fucking beach. You know what I mean? Because I was a reasonably strong swimmer, and I used to go out a bit. But you know what? It's amazing when you're on that beach there. The water's sort of so much little warmer when you're, you know, a couple of meters out, and the further you go out, the cooler it starts getting. You just know it might be only a degree or so, but you can feel it, right? And then that coolness then goes, oh, it's getting deep here. I better get back a bit. You always got that in your head that this is shark country, right? And I know it's shark country. I'd have to be very unlucky to fucking get bit. But you always got that in your head. And some of these surfers and whatever. I mean, surfers have got some protection with that board, which, like I say, with them two that got attacked, the board saved them because the shark hit the board and not them. So they got away. It helps if you're on a surfboard. But that young lad they were just jumping off rocks into the water. So 𝗵𝗽𝗃, I think it's called in Sydney. All the kids do it. And the poor lad, you know, just got hammered.
Yeah.
But anyway.
GP
we've done
says
that now.
surely surfers could go to other beaches with less sharks. Well, they probably could, mate, but they
Yeah.
don't get
No,
the
they
waves they want, and the sharks
Yeah.
will just follow them anyway.
There's certain look. There is no beach in Australia that hasn't got sharks in. Right? None. And if you go to further north, you go North Queensland, you've got sharks and fucking crocs. So no, there's always sharks. I laugh when some of those reporters go, they were attacked in shark-infested waters. All waters around Australia are shark-infested. All waters, right? It's a nonsense thing to say. But like you said, Mudge, there's certain beaches do have the waves and do have a headland that creates these waves, and the popular, like Surfers Paradise down here on the Gold Coast. There's certain places you go to surf that are better than others, and they'll always go there.
Rich, you are a gentleman. He's put another £2 in and says, hit 50 likes and I'll send a £5. Well, that's very kind of you, mate. I can't even see how many likes we've got. I have no idea.
Yeah, it'll like that. Fuck it up. We just want 50. Fucking Geo asked for a fucking 1,000. Fucking sweet fucker.
Yeah. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah, so, yeah, give us a like, everybody. We can get more money out of him. No, I'm only joking.
Yeah, you're right, Rich. Leave it at that,
Rich
mate.
says hit the likes. Yeah, thanks, mate. We appreciate every penny you send us. It's good of you, good of you, mate. It's a big fish with loads of teeth, and don't call me Shirley. Yeah. Sharks probably see Australia as a giant McDonald's.
Fucking hell. Fuck it is, man.
Oh,
Not say being it, mate, because the last thing they want this weekend, right, in Australia, right, after these 4 attacks, the last thing they want is on Australia Day, another one. Fuck me, there'll be mayhem. Right, they don't need them. They just don't need another one.
Australia Day?
I think it'll be. Oh, forget the date. It's forget the next couple of days, geezers. But it's a public holiday Monday then, I think, because of it.
Right.
So
yeah,
in the next couple of days.
All right, okay.
And there'll be a lot of people, on the beach.
34 likes at the moment. Got 247 people and only 34 likes. That's disgraceful, you lot.
Disgusting.
34 likes.
Can't be asked. Can't be asked.
Can't be asked or even just press a little button that says like, what the hell? Thumbless bastards, eh?
Yeah, please yourself.
So we haven't really spoken about.
They're getting expert fucking geezer. They're getting expert journalism from Australia about fucking shark attacks and croc attacks. And fucking, what more they want? What more they want? Fuck West Ham. West Ham depresses you. But the Tottenham game, geezer, carry on. Sorry.
That's all right. No, I was just saying we haven't really spoken a lot about it. I mean, obviously, anybody that supports West Ham would have been completely satisfied with that result. Completely. But the first half, yeah, I'm completely happy with the performance. But second half, I thought there was a lot to be said for the second half. There was a lot to be said. We just took our foot off the gas, I think.
We did, and they tried. Obviously, had to get back in the game, and but again, the one thing I will take out of it, that first half was really, really good. I thought Somerville was starting to shine more and more, and I'm still got my hopes on him that he'll get every time he scores a goal or an assist, he'll get better and better, and his confidence will rise. I think it is. So that's a real positive. I thought ฎība and 𝗵𝗽𝗽𝗲 were bloody good. I thought Scholes had a good game. It's great because we need him to be solid. Wan-Bissaka was a little bit hit and miss, nothing bad. I think nobody had a bad game, geezer. Fernandez was superb.
I thought
Souček had one of his best passing games I've ever seen him do. The fucking about 3 first-time passes. One he put, I mean, Bowen through twice. Just first time, bang. He's passing. I don't know what he's doing in training, but he's fucking practicing his passing. But 𝗬𝘁'𝘀 was superb. He had a great game.
He was almost classic 𝗵𝗽𝗀𝗶 at one point, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was great, mate. I thought he was fantastic. My boy, 𝗕𝘂𝗿𝗄. My boy 𝗕𝘂𝗿𝗄, he was superb. So they were good, but you could see them getting weary in the second half, guys. You see them coming on more. You see us doing our usual, getting deeper and deeper. Yeah. And it was just nice. I couldn't celebrate the winner, though, guys. I couldn't celebrate because I knew these fuckers would find something to disallow it. I was waiting for it and waiting for it. And they tried everything. Then they looked for offside. They looked for a handball. They looked. Thank fuck it. I was shitting myself because I couldn't celebrate the goal because I just knew they'll find something to stop it.
Like that, though, doesn't it? I mean, like, 1 minute you've got going through your head, yeah, it's a goal. But then you go,
I know.
Why isn't anyone celebrating?
I'm not celebrating. The VAR's killing it for me.
VAR come up and it's just bullshit.
I know. It just does my head in now, VAR. I'd rather not have it now, guys. I've made my mind up with that. I know it gets a lot of things right, and there's a lot of good to be said about VAR, but it's spoiling that fucking me not being able to celebrate us scoring a winner against fucking Tottenham. You know what I mean? When I watch them championship games and the geezers fucking hit a goal where he might be offside, might be not, and if that linesman ain't got his flag up, it's a goal. At the moment, championship doesn't have VAR, and it's fucking refreshing, guys. And then you fucking go bonkers. As long as that linesman's fucking flag's down, that's a fucking goal. And it's I enjoy watching them highlights of the championship because of that. But ours, I could not celebrate because I was sure they'll find something. It's touched someone's fucking hand, or he fucking, his knee will be offside, or it's spoiling it for me. VAR is spoiling the game.
Dad wants to know if you miss England, Kieran.
Certain parts, guys, of those, yeah, I do. Yeah, I've always missed parts of it, especially London. I love London.
Yeah.
Used to love going around the city of London, up the West End, and doing shit out there, going out to see my mates out in Hornchurch and Elm Park and around that area. Yeah, lots of things I do miss, mate. A lot of things I've missed out on. Like people's weddings or birthdays or big, I've missed out a lot. Or trips they've gone out together out to Spain, or I would have been on. There's a lot of things I missed, yeah. About that.
Yeah. Yeah, Richie's saying, Daz, what? Does he miss Starmer, Labour, the boats, rain, Premier League football?
There's a lot here I don't miss. Yeah, you're right. There's that other side of it too, mate. Fucking hell. When you've got a cunt like Starmer in charge, mate, you're fucked, aren't you? Yeah. But, But I'm just talking personally with people and whatever, family stuff. Yeah, I've missed out on a lot. And, but it is what it is.
Roger's asking, have you seen that the BBC are going to dump the iPlayer and they're going to start putting their stuff out on YouTube? And he says they'll be sending us threatening letters soon demanding licence fees. Fucking bonkers, mate.
I just can't believe that still goes on, the licence fee, guys. I mean, that's something that's a thing of the past, really, now, isn't it? That should be done and dusted. BBC should be a streaming service like everyone else. Pay for it or don't.
33,000 people did not renew their licences this year.
I'd imagine it'd be a lot more than that.
One of the guys I watch, anyway.
My mate, that still goes on.
Yeah. Magassa should be back for Sunderland after his knock. He should be ready for the next fixture or the one after, according to 𝗵𝗽𝗶𝗲. When's Diouf back?
He'd be back now, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he should.
I don't know if he's playing. He'll be playing, but he'll be back. He should be back from the AFCONs now. As he had it, and he's got a nice winner's medal. A winner's medal around his fucking neck. Unbelievable.
He'd probably be.
They deserve it though, guys.
Sunderland, wouldn't he?
Guys, did you? Did you see that fiasco, how it finished that game? With the penalty. Did you see any of that?
Yeah, with the manager calling the team off of the pitch and all of that.
To me, right, this is how, once he took his team off, put them in the dressing room, I would have you forfeit that game there and then. Senegal should have lost that because of that decision. Or, if I was the referee, I'd just say to the other team, right, there you go, take the penalty. If they haven't got a goalkeeper in there, that's not your problem. Take the penalty, score the penalty, and then we put the ball back in the centre fucking circle. And if they're not there to restart the game, well, you win. That's what should have happened for me. But I don't know what anyone else has said about that. But I would have kicked Senegal out of the competition. Big decision for a final, but that's what I would have done. And if it weren't for Mane, it was only Mane that went into the dressing room and fucking dragged them out, getting back on the pitch. And then the idiot tried to do a Panenka and actually just chipped into the keeper's hands. Which is fucking madness. But there you go. But it was an absolute fiasco, the finish of that.
Apparently 3 of the Senegal players went to hospital.
For what?
I have no idea.
Were they bored?
No idea.
No idea.
What else we got?
But anyway, Juice gets his nice medal. He's got a medal around his neck.
Yeah.
He can take the piss out of 𝗵𝗽𝗶𝗲, who came back with fuck all. So.
Yeah. And also, apparently, the goalkeeper's towels.
Goalkeeper what?
Goalkeeper's towels. Apparently, the sub goalkeeper had to hold the Senegal goalkeeper. No, I don't know. Fucking hell, one of the goalkeepers. Who is it? Mendy, isn't it? The Senegal keeper. Yeah. Apparently, he's number 2 had to hold his towel throughout the game because apparently the Moroccan coaches or something were trying to nick the towel, but because he'd used it, they wanted to sell it on eBay or something, or something like that. Anyway, it was somewhere along them lines. And apparently, the goalkeeper was fighting a couple of the fucking the old coaches to keep the towel. Apparently.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, there we go. Wasn't just the ball boys. Apparently 2 Moroccan players were at it too. Trying to get that towel. Yeah. Fucking stupid, isn't it? The players all beckoned to the stadium staff to steal Mendy's towel in the rain.
Really?
Yeah.
What's so important about his towel? What the fuck's that about? Fucking that's a bit weird.
Cheating bastards, apparently. Were surrounding the sick kitty trying to snatch Mendy's towel from him. Apparently so. What else have we got? Anything else? Also, the Moroccan president refused to hand the cup to Senegal. Apparently. Fucking
really?
How pathetic is it?
Oh, don't. Jesus. What the fuck?
My God.
Fucking
Right, Stuart's asking predictions for Saturday's game against
7-0.
Sunderland. He thinks 2-1. You think 7-0?
Yeah, of course I don't.
I'm thinking 3-0 though. I am thinking 3-0.
I want a clean sheet, Geezer. Yeah, I want a clean sheet. We need one.
Me too.
We need to fucking. That'd be the next. Yeah. You know, we had a couple of wins now.
The next deserves one from the way he's been playing.
Yeah, mate. He does, and we deserve one, mate. We need one. And yeah, I'd like to think 2-0 Geezer myself. 2-0 West Ham, but again, like all the games coming up, fucking not easy. Sunderland are the most improved team in the fucking Premier League. You know what I mean? They're a tough team to beat. But they're away from home. At home, they're fucking really good. I just think, yeah, why not? Why not get this momentum, keep going? And we need it to keep going, bloke. We can't stop just by beating Tottenham and that's it. We need 3 points on the board. And not even a draw. We need a win. So I'm going to, you know, a hopeful 2-0.
2-0. Well, Sean had you down for a 2-1.
Well, that's why I'm saying I'm doing a clean sheet.
Yeah.
2-1, I think, is more realistic, to be honest, what you're saying there. But because we don't just have clean sheets, do we? But, no, fuck it, 2-0. Come on. Come on. But here's a question for you, Budge. Would Wilson start because of that or not? Would he put him in there instead of Pablo?
Leon's just said, fucking hell, Kieran, I just spat me cornflakes out. 7-1. Clean sheet. Ooh. 3-1 to the Hammers,
Well,
says Daz.
Hard to see a clean sheet, but fuck it. Sooner or later, we've got to get one. We've got to get a clean sheet sooner or later. Come on.
Iron Disciples is 2-1. Daz says, we just don't do clean sheets, Kieran.
I know, Daz. I know. But
Yeah.
there's got to be an exception to the rule at some stage. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, I think after the performance in the first half at the weekend, having Diouf back, which is a boost, whether he plays or not is irrelevant. Having him back is a boost. And I think by the weekend we'll know what's happening with 𝗵𝗽𝗏 as well. And I think that'll help.
yeah, I'd imagine so. Well, if he doesn't turn up,
settle the boys a little bit, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? Knowing
yeah.
whether
If
he's
we've
gonna be here or not.
if he's not part of the team sheet or the squad this weekend, I think we know. Then that's probably it.
It's going to be
It's already
pretty
done.
obvious what they're announcing, isn't it?
Yeah, it would look that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was watching Gio the other day, and he was talking about Andy Irvine leaving, going to Hoffenheim, is it, or somewhere like that? I can't remember if it is Hoffenheim. I know Hoffenheim is where. So
That's 𝗵𝗏𝗏.
Yeah. He's going somewhere anyway. Andy Irvine.
Wasn't Sporting, was it? No. I can't. Yeah, you're right. I can't remember either, guys. I can't remember.
But anyway, Gio was going. It's weird though that the club have announced his departure, and yet they never announced his arrival.
No.
We brought him in and loaned him out straight away.
Yeah.
And then we brought him back for
that was it, wasn't it?
and he looked good and we kept him. But we never announced his arrival at the club. He said,
I did see that.
We've announced his departure before his arrival.
West Ham, mate.
Fucker.
West Ham is who we are. As Big Ange would say, it's who we are.
Look, he's gone.
Oh, he is part of Prague. You're right. He is part.
Kretinsky's other club.
I'm happy for him because Irvine's still got half a chance of getting into that Scotland squad going to the World Cup. Sure. And if he can do all right at Sparta Prague and get some fucking game time or whatever, that boy's going to the World Cup. I'll be delighted for him. For him personally, I'll be delighted for him. You know, he's got a chance, man.
Yeah.
He's got a chance.
Rich is saying, fucking hell, on his phone, he's only had 4 more likes. Hit the fucking like button unless you're a Spurs fan.
Who said that?
That's Rich. Rich saying that.
Richie, yeah, you tell him, Rich. I'm just, yeah.
Bongo says he doesn't care even if we win 10-9. 3 points are 3 points.
Fuck it, I think he's going up.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all about 3 points. Whatever happens, it's all about the 3 points. And we can. Yeah, we can't. Of course, we can beat Sunderland. We can beat them.
Yeah. usual saying, is it Galatasaray that wants 𝗁𝘁? Yes, I believe it is. I'm fairly sure that's what I saw earlier.
He ain't going fucking nowhere. I don't give a fuck who wants him, mate. We need him for the rest of this season. As simple as that.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I don't want to lose him at any point yet at all.
There you go.
Colin's asking, would we play a 4-4-2 against Sunderland? He says it's a breath of fresh air. He's always liked that formation. And it's a decent formation when you use it for, the right time. I think he's going to go with 5 at the back, if I'm honest with you.
I don't know. I think he might do the same, guys. Even though I'd say 4-4-2 is more like a 4-4-1-1 if you want to get technical. Right, the one that 𝗵𝗽𝗶𝗲 will play a little bit deeper than 𝗁𝘁𝗃. But I liked it. I'll tell you what, I don't know if enough people have noticed it. When we were kicking that ball long, which we've been doing all fucking season with Areola, pass it round the back, pass it to Areola, and he boots it. That older 𝗵𝗃𝗶𝗲, he fucking won a lot of them headers, flicking them on and controlling the ball, whatever. He done a lot. If you watch that game back, you'll see how much he had someone to aim for with that kick. And 𝗵𝗃𝗶𝗲 put himself about with that. So it did seem to work to a point. I think it's...
His first touch, though, needs some work, I think.
Yeah, it does, guys. It does. There's a few things about him. He looks pretty sluggish, but his work rate is fantastic. But I think it worked because before any game before, we're not doing that. We only got one up front. He was kicking it, but basically back to the other team. That's it.
Yeah.
That was it. They're getting the ball back.
Fresh Builders saying that Irving was quite funny about the transfer, saying that with West Ham's record from buying from all the Czech clubs, he'll see us all again soon.
I don't see. Brilliant.
Frog says only 36 watching, says here. Stats say mod. There's 36 watching on. Hang on. There's 33 now watching on YouTube, but there's 216 watching on X. Frog. So yeah, that's where the stats come from, mate. What else? Oh, Mark, I was in the house. Good evening, Mark. Close the transfer window so we don't lose our best players. West Ham 2-1. Stop Xhaka. Yeah. That's the one we do have to stop.
I believe that too, because I think he's been one of the best signings of the year, Xhaka. If you stop him, you can stop him playing, controlling the midfield. You can stop Sunderland attacking. I think it's a big thing. And why can't we? Fernandez will sort him out, mate. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, and Mark says that Irving was going to pay for 𝗵𝗽𝗃𝗲. This young
𝗵𝗽𝗃𝗲
player we've been linked with, 21-year-old, 19-year-old, something like
that. I think he'll be signing, guys. I just don't think he's going to feature. That's why I'm not bothered about it.
Yeah. Right, well, we've kind of got through everything. Anything else you want to cover before we head out?
So, no, we've had a nice boost. It was like we said last week, right? I think I predict us to lose fucking 2-0 against Tottenham. But I said it will give a boost to the whole fan base, and it has. It has given us a little bit of hope. Not fucking major hope, but that's given us a little bit of hope. Another 3 points against Sunderland.
The improvement we've been looking for.
Yeah, it's just if we could do Sunderland as well to back that up. My God, now we're talking. And then hope whoever fucking Forest are playing. I don't know who they're playing this week, but you want to hope they fucking lose. We've just got to keep battling on, guys. Get these wins in. I thought that we needed 7 wins before the Tottenham game. Now we need 6. Sunderland is going to be one of them. You've got to target to win. And then we've got to find 5 after that. Tough games coming up. but there's a lot of tough games for a lot of teams coming up. So I just want to keep the momentum going. The momentum going. We can't go, at home to Sunderland and lose it. That will be a death knell. A death knell for a lot of people.
That's a nail in the coffin, definitely. If we lose that, we definitely. Right, well, gents, ladies, haven't seen any ladies in the chat, but if you are there, hi. And we will see you again next week. Hopefully, we'll have some more chomping news for you.
That's for sure.
Some
good, some bad.
Fucking pushing it. What was 4 into 24?
Yeah, mate. We should have told the Sharks we need 1 a week, not 4 in 1 hit.
Yeah, not 4 in 1 hit. Yeah. Anyway, until next time we see you next week. Stay safe. Right. Work hard. Play well, and be nice to your neighbours.
Yeah, and don't worry, and start cheering when we beat Sunderland.
Yeah, that's it, mate. We will beat Sunderland.
Of course we will.
Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you very much. Have a good week, says Frog. Thank you, mate. We will all see you next week. Until we see you, stay safe. Come on, you irons.
Have it.